Hi everybody, Ken from Oz here. Well, it's been a while, but I'm back. So for this video, I'm going to be just updating you on where I'm at with my Filofax and my everyday carry. And as you can see, I am still with the A5 Malden and have not looked back. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, then check out my previous videos. So what I'm going to do is just go through really quickly what has changed. There has been just a little bit, but not too much, and then get straight into getting it ready for 2025. All right, so let's begin. So my Malden, for those who haven't seen my videos for a while, the patina is really starting to get rich. It's got its battle scars, lots of scratches, and so on. And the little tags that I've put on, and the clip is still going strong. It's got a lot of use and so on. The pen I'm using, which I have been for the last couple of years, is a Uniball Signo RT1, and it's 0.28 black, and I like it because it does retract back in. That goes into that loop there. So inside, normal stuff. I won't go through much of this at all. You'll notice it's a ringless Filofax, and I've removed the ring from the Malden and just a few gift cards and so on and other things, but not very much in here. I've streamlined it a lot. This is my 2024 Moleskine, and on the inside just very, very small amounts of tags, adhesive tags, a bit of washi tape, and some very small post-it notes, and just another larger set of post-it notes. The inside is relatively the same. I haven't really done much, so I'm not going to go through much of that at all. But what I am going to do is go straight to a typical page. So let's have a quick look here. Now I have blacked out a few things just because I use this still on a daily basis, and so there's still some information. So I've changed a little bit, and so I started the year off by, instead of putting washi tape over the very top of both pages, I just went with one. And with that too, I always had to do the curved Moleskine page at the corner, and doing that on a weekly basis was kind of getting a little bit redundant. So before I get on to any of the other things, just quickly run down how I do plan my week. So I have my schedule here with times, very important bits that I have to get done during the day. I do use a pseudo bullet journal marking with the checkbox, and more information or more records. And once I've done a task, I've either ticked it or put an arrow through it and put a line through it as well. Now, I'm not fanatical about it. Sometimes I do cross these off, as long as I know that I've completed it and it's written down. So that's the basic page. When I got to perhaps May this year, I decided that I didn't really need to go through the washi tape. So I'm going to show you one of the last weeks of 2024 pages to give you an idea of what's happened. So let's go to here. Let's not go to there. Let's go to here. So this is this first week of December, and as you can see, I've given up on any washi tape. Now there's a couple of reasons. Number one, it made this end quite thicker, and basically it was just there for decoration, and after quite a few years of doing that, I just decided I didn't need it anymore. Still have the check boxes down the side here, and the timing and brief notes, and I do small post-it notes here if I need it, just to whatever I need to write, basically. So this is, again, a utility for me to use. If you notice down here, this is the spiral decks, which hopefully sometime this year we'll have a re-look at those, and to have some exciting news about the spiral decks. But basically, this is my layout. At a glance, I can see everything quite quickly and minimal, and it was sort of a semi-busy year. So, but for this week, only the basics. As I'm getting a little bit older, you tend to need some prompts, and these are more prompt words rather than great sentences and so on. And I have filled out the others, but I won't need to go through that. So you might be saying, well, what about the checkboxes? How do I do those? Well, I had a friend of mine, I'll just pull this out from the back, and I may have put this on a previous video, but using a laser cutter, just created a checkbox stencil that I just used from an old ruler, and I'm intending to update this soon with a 3D printer version, but this one has served me quite well for quite a few years, and I just basically just place it on, and when I'm getting a week done, I just go through, and it's quite therapeutic, I find. You might have also noticed very quickly this was at the back, and what this is, which I got from one of those cheap online places, is a little phone stand, which I then can put my phone that way to just read it if it's on the table, so it's right in front of me, and that fits quite neatly in the back. And I've got this ruler which I don't want to lose, so I do tend to place it securely in the back. At the end of my, I have Moleskine, I do have notes and things that I will follow through for the next year and so on, and the usual usage of the pocket, which is still intact at the back, just for various important documents that I want to carry around. So that's my everyday carry, and I'm not sure how many years now, but it'd be getting close to 10, and the stitching is slightly wearing out. You can see at the corners, but this has had a lot of usage, and I think I've got quite a few years ahead of me. It's soft, it's strong, the change in the color has not been too much, and as I said, I like the scratches and its war wounds, and it just works for me. So to change, I order online Moleskine books, and this is one I've been using for a good 10 years or so after I pulled the rings out, and it's very easy to do. So it just fits in at the back part of the FILOFAX. Just pull it out, and it's in there quite firm, and I leave everything in the back of it. That keeps it in, but also when I'm storing them, I use this rubber band that comes with it. So setting this up for next year, very, very easy. So you're going to be seeing the opening. I'm not a keen fan on plastic wrap, so I did actually pierce it a little bit earlier just so I don't fumble across with all the bits and pieces trying to find an opening. Now these Moleskines come with the, they haven't changed in all the years. It does come at the back with stickers, which I do remove. I don't really need them. It has a little folder which does contain just a quality stickers. Oh, that's new. I haven't seen that one before, so I might keep that one. And then basically that's it. I place the rubber band there and slide it back into the back pocket like so. Now I have moved this Moleskine in quite a few times, so the actual space in the back of the FILOFAX is stretched just slightly, and if you have followed my plans throughout the years, you'll see that stretching leather is not my forte, but and as it is, it's actually giving a little bit of resistance. So what I will do is I will maybe very slightly shear off just a very thin 1mm section there, just so that it goes in a bit better. I might try one more time and see if this works, but you get the idea. So I'll get my people to work on that. So anyway, that goes in there, and I'll just set up this first week. So we've got the last week of December and 2025 starting in January. So actually it is a bit handy if I just take it out. So my whole process of getting a week ready is getting, oops, get some focus, let's try now, is getting my check boxes in order. So I just place them in line with the lines so that there's the lines are on either side, and I just go through and eyeball the space. It doesn't take too long, and I'll do it a bit faster by going the other end. Now I can't tell you what measurement they are, but I would hesitate to say that they are 6 millimeters squares, which gives me a 2 millimeter, no, maybe no, 4, probably 4 millimeter length squares. I measured them straight off the Moleskine, so I knew what I was doing. I have actually broken one little frame and I just top it up like that. Now the second one I do, I line it up on the edge so that we have 4 squares down the bottom. So this is for Saturday and Sunday, and just fits in. And again, it's usually just an eyeball to get it done. And this allows 4 check boxes per day. I still have my usual complaint that for some reason Moleskine assumes that my Saturday and Sunday is the least busy time, so they add them together, combine them on one line, which if you are like me, my weekends are probably busier than my weekday. So then I pull that up, bring it around, and that's how I start. So then I will probably fill in the basic appointments if I have a weekly appointment to do, and I'll put that in first. Then I will probably go back to the previous week, and if there's anything I need to pull across, and I might go back even a couple of months just to make sure that I need to transfer anything over. Now the other pages, of course, will be filled out, and I usually take about an hour sometime in the new year to fill those out, usually utilizing the back pages, which are blank, not calendar pages. But that's basically it. So once my people get their busy selves to help me to put this in, that's my 2025 ringless Malden FILOFAX. So it's good to be back, and please check out my videos, check out my page and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next Kent from Oz video.